this one we have the neat freak landlord and the messy renter. So in the opening, A and B, the characters, will be sitting down, signing the lease, going over the rules for the new place, and the new girl is kind of brushing it off. Yeah, whatever, no, I don't have pets, I don't smoke indoors. And landlord thinks it's great, knows they'll get along, thank you for down payment. But next scene, the messy girl is unpacking her stuff, saying, my roommate is so weird, she's really old-fashioned, she dresses strangely, and she's definitely a neat freak. Once her phone call is over, talking to her friend, she goes back into the hall, walking through. Landlord comes home, sees that the place is a mess. She's already leaving shoes in the hall, food in the sink, pretty much disgusted, so they have to sit down and have a little talk about her behavior. B promises she'll be better, but the landlord isn't really sure. When she comes home again, finds another mess. It's the usual, I'm hatching a cunning plan look. Again, a little more subtle than that, but not much. And they have to sit down for a final talk because things are getting out of hand. You really can't leave that hoodie on the couch. That's completely unacceptable. So landlord thoughtfully brings like a tea set over, something that we can have an insert shot of it clearly being poisoned. Weapon of choice. So she sits down, starts giving Messy Girl a talking to. Messy Girl, in order to avoid having to agree with her or apologize for anything, starts gulping down the drink like, yep, and starts changing. Nope, I'm not shrinking her in this one. She's going to be transformed into a doll. A nice little doll that I can control and dress up how she should and take care of her and know exactly where she's going. And it might have to be a slower transformation, so we can have her face mapped onto the doll for a while, talking back. Maybe she doesn't finish the whole drink and that's why she's still partially there and you can see her face. But we're going to dress her back up in her little clothes and put her up on a shelf, and you can see that all of my former tenants are there as well in my lovely little doll collection. That's not creepy at all, right? Okay, this one's going to be a gender change script. Cast will be 2 females and a male model once they're available. So, opening, you can have like insert shots of the guy using the girlfriend's stuff. So she'll be on the phone complaining about him to somebody while that little montage is playing of him, you know, taking her new razors, taking her Midol for a headache, just things that are annoying the hell out of her. They've only just started living together, but he's already stealing her stuff and she's had it. So she has a plan on how to get him back. The next scene, she has to get off the phone and says, oh, I gotta go, I think he's home. And the door opens, but it's a girl who's kind of freaked out, and the girlfriend, who has had her stuff messed with for the last time, pretends to be mad at him because she knows that the girl who just walked in is her boyfriend, who she has transformed into a girl as punishment. But since he's coming home now and is all freaked out, doesn't know what happened, she's just going to mess with him and pretend to be furious about this girl coming into her home. How do you know my boyfriend? I had it. And he has to try to convince the girlfriend, no honey, it's really me. I promise I know your birthday and your middle name and how much you hate Taylor Swift and all these important things that only he would know. She eventually starts cracking up because she knows that she did that to him and she's the one who transformed him into a girl. She explains why she did it, because it's the last time that he's used her raspberry rain shaving cream or something. And he has to live as a girl for a while as punishment. See what it's like to actually need this stuff that he keeps stealing. So he's protesting, kind of going back and forth, and at least needs to change out of the guy clothes that he's still in as a girl, so she takes him into the bedroom, and they have to try on clothes, see what fits, hopefully comparably sized models so they can share clothes. From there, you can pretty much take it wherever you want, change them back quickly, keep them as a girl for a while, for a montage, whatever the models are comfortable with. Okay, in the Magician's Assistant clip, we will have two characters, probably two female, but male or female works. It'll be the magician and his assistant. So they're doing a performance in front of a curtain, and the magician makes his assistant vanish. Not really vanish, because in reality she just shrinks down really small and hides in the top hat, because that'll be the next trick. So with the audience we'll see, oh, assistant vanish, oh, and then I pull her out of the hat in a bunny costume because that's cute, you're supposed to pull a bunny out. Okay. The curtain will come down, the act ends, oh, everybody claps, and we see backstage the magician and the assistant. Yay, everything went so well, we're the greatest. Okay, you can change me back now. So the little girl will be walking around on the table, and the magician admits, I don't know how to do that. So, little girl, very, very mad, wants to be changed back. The magician is pretty much incompetent, doesn't know how to do it, but thinks, maybe if we run the trick again, then it'll work out, you'll grow back to size, or it will have reversed somehow. So they try it again, but unfortunately she shrinks proportionally again. So she's even smaller, and it's worse than before. Tragedy. Okay, those are the scripts we have so far. Obviously, there are a few others in the stack. But if you have any more suggestions, you want to send story ideas or scripts our way, we'd love to hear it. And if they happen to involve werewolves, vampires, robots, or zombies, I'll move those to the top of the list because those are the ones that I really want to do. The end.